But discuss the darkest hour along your journey, professional or otherwise.
Mm. The toughest thing for me, and it's not even close. We all go through bumps and have hurdles and obstacles. But the toughest thing, and you brothers know that because you've known me for years, especially my ship, Torry Smith, during that time in terms of the actual conversations. But I will paint, just Christmas Day. Got up one day and could have gone my girl's way at that time. Was dating someone, could have gone there to her family. But I woke up and said, you know what, I'll double back to your family. I'm gonna just go check out my mom and my dad's Christmas Day, check them out first. And my brother will be there and his girl and his little daughter, which is my niece. Happy belated to her as well. Carlisha, she had a birthday.
Happy belated, Carlisha.
Yes, hello, Carlisha.
6 years old. She was a little baby. So wanted to go by there and check them out on Christmas Day. And in the midst of us, fellowship in the way a family would and loving one another, in the midst of dinner, my dad fell out and had a heart attack. So died right there. So it was Christmas Day.
How old was he, Noop, your dad, when he passed?
65. He was 65. Man.
Yeah. May he rest in power. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Noop. So that was a heavy loss for me. Because my dad was strong, Torry knew my dad was strong, kind of like a monster. So there was, and that's not to say there's anything wrong with being weak or losing your health. That's something that's uncontrollable. But had never seen that, had never seen his health go down at all. So that's a pretty devastating thing to happen. And it really shook our family because my mom had rolled alongside my dad for as long as I knew.
Right.
Because he was strong and she was smart. It was just a real nice, systematic way of getting things done. And there was a lot of love in the house. So, my brother dearly, me dearly. So, my dad did a good job of kind of molding
absolutely
the kind of way we were.
Absolutely.
So that was a real blow and a loss. And then believe it or not, I had a grandmother, my mom's mom, who had been sick for a while, a little bit. Her health had been deteriorating, but man, she passed probably 4 weeks later. So my mom lost my dad and then lost her mom and then lost her mom within a 5-week window.
Wow.
And
all of her support, but then she had you and KB. So
yeah. So we, you churn through and life is a cycle. I listen to you guys' show. And I heard Torry talking about it earlier, organic growth and what life is about. Things grow, you know what I mean? So at that time, I had not been married. I had not had any kids or anything like that. But these things happen over time. So you start to rebuild back up a new normal.
Absolutely.
We never forget the past, but you build a new normal. So
absolutely.
For me, that is by far the darkest time because I had to hold my mom down. Had to hold my mom down. And so many of us go through trials and tribulations. All people do. That was one for me.
And when you're juggling that, then obviously then you have to find space to mourn yourself and, which comes. So, yeah, man, shout out to your dad. You know what I mean? May he rest in peace.
Yeah, I appreciate it. One thing I want to thank you brothers for, because I never have before, but talking to you and being on the show makes me want to do this. So Noop Hoops started in 1999.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Everybody want to talk about Noop Hoops.
In the fall.
Yeah.
And my dad passed away in December 25th, 1999.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he used to golf and he used to do a lot of things, but he told me, man, I'll come up there and check you out. And he came up there and checked us out, and we probably had 80 to 100 Noops in Corliss. He knew some of you brothers, but man, I'll never forget that because what we built, we went on to do 20 seasons. That was season one. Yeah. Oh man, saw season one of Noop Hoops. So that was always kind of near and dear because I think, as we move on, and I listen to you guys' show, but I think as we move on, that's one of the things that he took with him. He was able to see us in our element. KB was a Noop.
Yeah.
Both of you all were Noops. You guys were in the gym. That's the first season. So I thank you all because we did it together.
Right.
But we had soldiers in the gym.
But it was all your vision, bro. That was all your vision. No, you know what I'm saying? You brought together the whole province, man. You brought
and beyond province and beyond, because it was there's some, you know,
the first season.
And that was all
not the
you,
first
bro.
season, but later on, it, you know, it got bigger than that.
Me and Torry,
beautiful thing. I played all 20 seasons. Was the MVP of the first one.
Yeah.
Me and Torry would have hooped. Me and Torry would have hooped against his grandmother and my grandmother in his backyard. So you know what I'm saying.
Period. And your in the 303, you already know.
So that's
he already know. He set up. Remember KB and Jovel? We played
him in the backyard. And beat the brakes off of him. And like,
well, you already know that.
You know, but and here's the thing, JB, they're gonna give all the credit. They're gonna give all the credit to Torry. This is the story of my life. You know, we finally got a show where he gets to be the sidekick. You know what I mean? And I get to talk. He gets to play off of me. See, when we played basketball,
I played off you anyway.
Well,
we played off each other.
We played off each other. Yeah.
There was times when I was like, okay, they double teaming me every time, so I'm gonna drive right over here.
We digress. Torry will give me the ball. I give it back to him. Like, what you giving me this for?
I'm like, you're wide open.
Man, this guy can't stop you. But Noop Hoops, one thing I want to say about Noop Hoops, when you get you dig into the old boxes, if you want to thank us, you send us some of them shirts. I know you got some of them classic shirts somewhere.
Yeah,
you've been saving
I got classic joints. I got joints to get out. But man, on everything though, man, from the heart and on the bond, when we started Noop Hoops, it was about grabbing 100 brothers from a number of places, but the real snowball was the core, probably 20 from Greater Beta that stood right there with me, you know, as soldiers. Because you're bringing brothers in from all over, and brothers are hardcore. I love that.
Man,
but Greater Beta, 20 deep to get it started, and that 20 turned to something much more powerful, but I'm talking about the originals. And see, both you brothers were part of the originals. So, man, from my heart.
Well, no, I know what you're saying. Yeah, no,
it was amazing.
Yeah, ain't gonna be no bullies. Ain't gonna be the commissioner now. What you say to
it was amazing, man. We had from you know, there was Noops from 1980, KK. That was
man.
I mean, Kobe
Fletcher, Yoda Kobe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, all the way to we were strong. Period.
I met a lot of brothers, man. You know, through
probably
that
never would have met that was such a humongous networking situation.
Yeah. And RIP Big John, man. RIP
oh
Big
man,
John.
Big John, man.
So for y'all who don't know, Noop Hoops was a tournament JB initially started, Brother BecKom right here for Noops only, members of Kappa Alpha Psi. Eventually, he kept the name, but then it branched out. Other Greek organizations, you know, were able to play. So, man, we used to get it in up there at across the street from Hyde Park. What gym is that?
Jackson Park.
Man, we used to get it in at Jackson Park. We used to get it in
Jackson Park, Harper High School. We got it in at Bogan. We got it in at the Dalton Park District. We got it in at YWCA. We used to get it in at Nicholson. Hyde Park High School.
Man,
got it in
at Hyde Park. I played at Hyde Park. Yep, I played at Hyde Park.
All 20 seasons, baby.
Ada Park, Robichaud.
Robichaud, Ada Park.
Hey, JB would find a gym, wouldn't he? Noop Hoops was gonna happen.
It was gonna work. It was gonna work within the finances too. That's what that was all about.
All right, but Torry, check the chat. Let's go through the chat and see what they got, and then I got a few more questions for the brother.
Okay, Noop.
Y'all pops was a good dude.
Who said that?
Daddy.
Cake.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Carrot.
Appreciate that.
JB, I remember that. Love to you and my ship.
Who said that?
3-pack.
Yeah, let me look at the chat. This guy.
Cake. I don't have because I don't have all of the chat. Like that's all I got. Like I don't understand. Maybe it's people that I can contact with.
I think you got a.
I'm in the live chat, and I can't.
I'm in the live chat. You can't get all of this.
I didn't get nothing from Dave. I mean, I got You know
Oh,
what I'm
no,
saying?
Dave texted me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah.
Texted.
So yeah,
We
I said everything in the chat. So
we got Jazzy checking y'all out. Good to see the brother JB.
yeah,
What up, Jazzy?
I said that.
Sharuka Israel said, "What's up, Tori Cortez?" You said that. Boykin, what up, club? BG Boykin, that's Boykin Grafford. What up, club? He's a genius in the house.
Yeah.
Thanks for the support, Noob.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, Bulk 3. Okay, yeah, that's Carrot. And we got Jazzy. Yeah, you went through it all. Yeah, that's all right. All right.
I said everything that came on there. When you said Dave, that threw me off because I was like, wait a minute here. Am I getting all of the chat?
Oh, yeah. No,
I'm not the host of the event. So
he watching it from his TV. All right, so let's go. Excluding yourself, whom do you attribute your success to? Who do you attribute your success to and why?
Yeah, obviously it's a village, right? It's a village behind all of us that kind of get us to the I don't even want to call it to the end point, but along the journey, because life is a journey. There's a village, but first and foremost, brother Milz, and I know Torry knows this, man. Torry spoke on my behalf. I wouldn't get into old stories, but Torry has an innate ability to see things. But for me, it's my dad, man. My old man was hardcore, Milz, hardcore.
Yes, sir.
Won't even get into stories on things, but I've had many guys from the streets of Chicago come to me. My dad was hardcore, man. So it made me, again, I'm a great student, a good student, but man, he molded me. I never feared nobody.
Did he grow up in the South? Where'd your dad?
My dad was born originally in Tennessee. He was born in Tennessee. But he grew up in the southern tip of Illinois in a town called Milz, Illinois. Down there where Gene Cross's people are from. I think Steve Bardo's people from down there. Yeah. It's called Milz, like Cahokia and Milz, Illinois, right below.
I've actually been in Milz. I've actually been there.
Yeah, right across from Paducah, Kentucky. It's like a bridge, but down there in those areas.
Okay.
Him and he had 4 brothers and 2 sisters. They all